Today I am explore about the topic in transmission media. Transmission media is a communication channel that carries the information from sender to the receiver. Data is transmitted through the electromagnetic signal. The main functionality of the transmission media is to carry the information, the formation of bits through LAN, means local area network. It is a physical path between transmitter and a receiver in data communication. In a copper based network, the bits in the form of electrical signals. In a fiber based network, the bits in the form of light pulses. Types of transmission media. Transmission media are guided media and unguided media. Guided media are coaxial, fiber optic, twisted. Coaxials are two types: baseband, broadband. Twisted, shielded or unshielded. Unguided media: radio waves, microwave, infrared. Guided media: it is defined as the physical medium through which the signals are transmitted. It is also known as bounded media. Types of guided media: twisted pair. Twisted pair is a physical media made up of a cables twisted with each other. A twisted pair cable is cheap as compared to other transmission media. Installation of the twisted pair cable is easy and it is lightweight cable. The frequency range for twisted pair cable is from 0 to 3.5 kHz. A twisted pair cable consists of two insulated copper wires arranged in a regular spiral pattern. The direction of reduction in the direction the degree of reduction in noise interface is determined by the number of turns per foot. Increasing the number of turns per foot decreases noise interference. Jacket, twisted pair, wear. Types of twisted pair, unshielded twisted pair, shielded twisted pair. An unshielded twisted pair is widely used in telecommunication. Following are the categories of the unshielded twisted pair cable. Category 1. Category 1 is used for telephone lines that have low speed data. Category 2. It can support up to 4 MB 4 megabits. Category 3, it can support up to 16 megabits. Category 4, it can support up to 20 megabits. Therefore it can be used for long distance communication. Category 5, it can support up to 200 megabytes. Advantages of unsealed twisted pair: it is cheap. Installation of the unsealed twisted pair is easy. It can be used for high speed LAN. Disadvantages: this cable can only be used for shorter distance because of addition. Shielded twisted pair. A shielded twisted pair is a cable that contains mesh surrounding the wire that allows the higher transmission rate. Characteristics of shielded twisted pair: the cost of the shielded twisted pair cable is not very high and not very low. An installation of the STP is easy. It has higher capacity as compared to unshielded twisted pair cable. It has a high alternation. It is a shielded provides that a higher data transmission rate. Disadvantages: it is more expensive as compared to UTP and a coaxial cable. It has a higher alternation rate. Next one is coaxial cable. Coaxial cable is very commonly used for transmission media. Examples are TV. Wire is usually a coaxial cable. The name of the cable as this contains two conductors parallel to each other. It has a frequency as compared to twisted pair cable. The inner conductor of the coaxial cable is made up of copper and the other conductor is made up of copper nails. The middle core is made up of non-conductive cover that separates the inner conductive from the outer conductor. The middle core is responsible for the data transferring, whereas the copper mesh prevents the EMI electromagnetic interface. Jacket, shield, insulator, center insulator. The coaxial cable consists of two types: baseband transmission. It is defined as the process of transmitting a single signal at a high speed. Broadband transmission. It is defined as the process of transmitting multiple signals simultaneously. Advantages of coaxial signal. The data can be transmitted at a high speed. It has shielding as compared to twisted pair cable. It provides higher bandwidth. Disadvantages. It has more expensive as compared to twisted pair cable. If any fault occurs in the cable, causes the failure in the entire network. Next one is fiber optic. Fiber optic cable is a cable that uses electrical signals for communication. Signals for communication. Fiber optic cable is a cable that holds the optical fibers coated in plastic. Optical fiber coated in plastics that are used to send the data by pulses of light. The plastic coating protects the optical fiber from the heat and cold electromagnetic interface from other types of wires. Fiber optics provides faster data transmission than copper wires. Basic, basic elements of fiber optic cable. Core. The fiber optic consists of a narrow strand of glass or plastic known as a core. A core is a light transmission area of the fiber. The more the area of the core, the more light will be transmitted into a fiber. Cladding. The concreting layer of glass is known as the cladding. The functionality of the cladding is to provide the lower refractive index at the core interference as to cause the reflection within the core so that the light waves are transmitted through the fiber. Jacket. The protective coating consists of a plastic is known as a jacket. The main purpose of the jacket is to preserve the fiber strength, absorb shock and extra fiber protection. Following are the advantages of the fiber optic cables over greater bandwidth. The fiber optic cable provides more bandwidth as compared to copper. Therefore, the fiber optic carries more data as compared to copper cable. Faster speed. Fiber optic cable carries the data in the formation of light. This allows the fiber optic cable to carry the signals at the high speed. Longer distance. The fiber optic cable carries the data at long distance as compared to copper cable. Better reliability. The fiber optic cable is more reliable than the copper cable as it is minimized to any temperature challenges, while it can cause obstacle in the conductivity of copper cables. Thinner and truer. Fiber optic cable is thinner and lighter in weight, so it can understand with more pull pressure than copper wire. That's all.